Everyone, Frederick here at Simple System Trading. A video on the sent email study. Before I dive into the study itself, you can read what the study can do right on this page. You can get a free license here, a free 10-day trial with 100 email credits to start off with. There's 3 other options as well. They're one-time payment options, and that will allow you to send up to this number of emails per license. If you need additional credits after they run out, you can buy them on your SST profile page, which we'll go to in a bit. So get the license here, submit order, and you will receive an email to go to your SST profile page and activate the license. You fill out your ShareAchart account name, your license key, you activate the license, and if you do that, there will be an entry here for the email study. The email study has a link. You'll need to click that link to go to the management page of this study. First thing you need to do before you can send any emails through the ShareAchart study is to verify your email address as the list manager. You can use any email that you own. You will receive a code in your email box, and if you receive the code, you'll basically like this. The email should arrive momentarily here. You copy the code and you're gonna paste it right there, and that will verify that your email is actually owned by you. With this basic setup, you're able to send emails to yourself using the ShareAchart study, which we'll go through in a minute. You are a list manager for this license key, and you can send emails to all the email addresses that are in your list here and that have a confirmed status. You can only send emails to people that opt in to receive your emails. If they're not opted in, you cannot send them. To have people opt in, you can copy the link, or you can, this is the same link for the full list. You'll see a web page that people can use to fill out their email address. Instructions are here as well. And if they do that, they will end up on your list here. They will need to confirm their email address. So if I use my personal email address here and subscribe, I will receive an email in my box. Right here, let me see. Right here, you can see that this is the email to confirm my subscription. The list manager is mentioned, so people will know that it's you. And I need to confirm if I want to receive them. So click confirm, that's done. And then you will see that my email now is a confirmed status. So right now we have 2 email addresses in this list, and those can both be addressed from the ShareAchart study and receive email alerts. You can use more functionality here. You can add new different lists here, create a list. You can add email addresses to that other list, and then use the list name inside the ShareAchart study to email all those email addresses at once. So that's basically what you can do here. So you need to share the opt-in link with people that you want to receive your email alerts, if there's more people than just yourself. If you want more info, you can click this information button. It will go through all the important information on this email dashboard. With that covered, we'll go inside Share a Chart and start to use the email study right there. So we're in Share a Chart now on a 5-minute ES chart. I've loaded the email study from my custom study list. First thing you need to do is add the license key. So simply copy it from your profile page, paste it here, you're good to go. Second thing you want to do is check out the study description. Everything you want to know about this study will be on this page. There's an introduction, there's a list of variables, and there's an input description right here. Sending an email can be done to individual email address, multiple email addresses, or using the single list name. So we're going to use the list name of the list we just created. So we copy that list and we're going to add that here to the email too. So all the emails that are on this list will basically receive this alert. The subject line is free text. You can use emojis in there if you want. The subject line will be capped to 78 characters. That's kind of the common practice. So it can't be too large. You can use variables inside the subject line. Variables, how they work is explained here as well. And there's a whole list here of variables you can use. But basically you put the variable inside a double percentage sign on the front and the back, and the study will know that the variable will need to be substituted with a value. So you can use variables in the subject line. You can also use variables in the alert text. The alert text will be added to the email body, so you will see that alert text as well. So there's 3 ways to send an email with this study. One is using simple alert conditions with a simple alert condition formula. The second way is using a detection of a alert number being fired. I will get to that in a bit. And a third option is using a trade activity. First start with the alert condition. To really understand alert conditions, you probably want to check out the Share a Chart documentation. There's a quick link here in the documentation of the study. Open that up and you will go to the Share a Chart website with documentation on everything you need to know about Share a Chart alerts. There's alert conditions in here, examples, how to reference certain values, how to use functions, certain operators. There's a lot in there. There's a lot of examples here as well on the bottom of the page, and you can use that to construct your own alert conditions. For this example, for this demo, I will use a very simple alert condition, which is based on a study that I have in the free bundle. It's a very simple study. It's loaded here as ID2, and this study basically will put the value of the advanced custom study button number in the subgraph when it is in a pushed state. So whenever I push a button number here, the one that I have on my control bar, that value will be visible in the subgraph. So we can create a simple alert condition on that, and that's what we're going to do. ID2 as the study reference, subgraph 1 equals 1 will be the alert condition. We will evaluate this intro bar so we can immediately see it. We'll set the maximum number of intro bar alerts to 1, so only 1 will be sent. For intro bar signals though, there is a safety in here that it will only send 1 email on a permanent intro bar signal. So the signal would need to switch back to untrue before a new alert can be sent. So it's relatively safe. So we're going to use a maximum of 1 here to be even more safe. We can set the custom text here, and we can set the to add a screenshot. I will add a screenshot to it, but we'll toggle that with the right-click menu. So with this, we can basically send an email whenever we push this custom study button number 1. Right? I want to add that alert. I want to automatically add that image here. So we're going to click that right-click menu item. And with that, we're good to go. So whenever I click this button, an email will be prepared, it will be sent, and right now it should arrive in that inbox right here for a viewing. So you see the alert here with the time and the date as we put in that subject line. The custom text is here and the screenshot is here. So we have everything we need in that email right there. So that's a quick demo, sending an email based on an alert condition. If you keep this on, this button will be in a push state continuously now. So every new bar will basically send a new email as well. So you will keep sending emails based on alert conditions. So you gotta know what you're doing with your alert conditions. But this one is just a simple example. And this one will send every 5 minutes, we'll send an email because we have a new bar and the button is in a push state. So that's the first example. Then we go for the second example. The next option to send an email is use the detect mode. Detect mode, we're gonna set it on alert number 2 in this case. And there's 2 modes here. This shared chart instance of all local other shared chart instances. So if you have another shared chart instance running, you can also detect a alert number being fired from that local instance. If it's the same instance, which we're going to test right now, you must set this to the same. And you will also need to set a alert number to detect. Right now the alert number is number 2. So alert number 2 will need to be detected. And if that's done, then the study will send an email to new list with this subject, with this text, and with a screenshot, right? So those settings still adhere, still are valid on the email subject, the custom text, and the screenshot. So with this done, we're gonna use the same alert thing here, but we use the study as an alert condition area, and instead of custom button number 1, we'll use custom button number 2, and we'll fire off alert 2 when that happens from this study. So this is just a basic setup. You can use any custom study with the alert field here to enter your alert condition. Whenever that alert condition is met, it will fire off an alert sound or an alert as configured here. To configure what the alert actually does, you have to go to Global Settings, General Settings, Alerts, select the alert here, and as you can see, I run a program when this alert is triggered. So to use the detect mode, you will need to run that program on the alert. And that program is shipped with the study. It's in your data folder. So if you copy this completely, depending on where your data folder is, but you should use sstalertdetector.exe as your program to run. So this program will run when the alert condition is met. You can set all the other settings here as well, but this is the most important thing, right? With that done, you basically have set all the conditions, and if we click this, alert 2 is fired, an email is being sent with an image, and we will have it in the mailbox right here, right? So date and time with an image right there. So that's a simple way to use alerts you already have, but trigger a program and have this study send the email. If you have another ShareChart instance running, you set this to local ShareChart instance. So any local will basically will be detected. You can't do it on a specific one. So if you have 3 or 4 local instances running, if any of those fire an alert 2, those will be detected. So alert 2 again is fired right now because it was still active. So that's the way it works. So make sure you run the external program when you want to use the alert detector, and then you basically are good to go on the email study here, right? And up to the next one. Thank you. So the other way we can send emails is basically on trade events. So let's run this chart real quick in replay. So we have a little sim trading going on. Let's do that. All right. If we right click, we see the study options here. Right now we have auto image on the text. We have the detect on alerts is on. So we're gonna not do detect that right now. We're gonna not do auto image here. And we're gonna do auto text for trading with a auto image for trading. So that basically turns on these options right here, right? This is trading enabled posting. And what does that mean? Basically, any new trade position, closing of a trade position, sends a message, adding, reducing, reversing, target hit, stop hit, flatten event, and there is some text here for the standard target and stop. There's target changed, stop changed options. So on these events, you will see emails being sent, right? So we're gonna demo that real quick. We're gonna enter a trade. A waiting order is not supported, so you really have to, you're gonna see here, we have here a simple bracket. Where we basically go long here, right? You will get one email going long, being sent. So it's right here now, that email, that a new long position at that price right there with a quantity, with a stop and a target. Also visual on the screenshot, right? All this text you can change. So that's when you really dive into using the particular variables, right? So on the new trade position, this is the text that's in there right now. So we can basically select this all, open a little little text thing here so you can have a look what it says. Right, this is the text in there. So if you're preparing your own text, you basically should start in a little text editor. HTML tags are supported, variables are supported. So have a look at the variables that are around. So everything can be constructed for those messages. So yeah, if you look at that particular email, you basically see how that's done, right? New long position, new in bold, open position long short. That's basically the text long, and then text position with open position buy sell. So there was a buy, right? Open position quantity, X, symbol, right? Average price, and then target string, stop string, right? And the target and stop string are basically set here. Target text is here. So if we select all that, have a look here. What's that target text? Target with, it's target 1 with quantity 1, at price, distance of X, this day is 50 ticks. That's the text that's put in there. So variables play a big role in there. Looking at the way this is constructed. So the target string is its own variable, which can be constructed with new variables to make it a little bit easier. So the standard target text, standard stop text are used, right? So if we move the target here, right, then we should get another email sent. There we go. And then that email comes in. Target 1 changed, so you get a new text there. That text is also constructed from the target change text, right? So we copy that. Have a look what target change text look like here. Target number changed, target quantity, price now, and you can change it the way you want. So that's really powerful. And again, the image is included. So this trade position posting is basically going through a live trade or a sim trade, doesn't matter, but going through it from when a position is entered until the position is no longer in play. So if you move here, move the stop over, you will get a new email being sent. Right there. Stop moved, right? So that's with all these trade events that are listed in the study, right? Each have their own text. You can adjust them any way you want. So that's a quick demo on this option, trade-based posting. So most of these work with right-click option as well. So automatic posting is a right-click option. If you want to add an image, is a right-click option. The text will always be there. If you don't want to use text, you just empty the text fields and there won't be any text. You can use both detect mode as well as the trading mode. It's not a problem. So, if you want to use all these right here, the ones we had before, they'll all be enabled. So you will get an email for this, you can get an email for that, and you can get an email for that, right? 3 emails right here going in there based on the alerts. So you can use all options at the same time without any issues. So that's the run through the trade-based posting and a recap of the options. So quick video here. Hope you liked it. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you. Bye-bye.